Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Now today we will discuss two very basic important function in JavaScript, that is for each function and map function. First we will try to understand the theoretical difference between these two point wise, and later with the and also the syntax of these two, and later with the help of a practical example we try to find out the differences between these two. So let's first look at the for each function. Now both these function for each and map are used to iterate the elements in an array. Now apart from the iteration of an array elements, the for each functions executes a callback for each element and it does not return a value. Okay, so for each function iterates through the elements in an array, executes a callback for each element and does not return a value. That is all about for each function. And in the case of the map function, it also iterates through the elements of an array. And second point is, it maps each element to a new element by calling the function on each element, creating a new array as a result. That means map function actually returning something, but the for each function does not return a value. Now the syntax for the for each is that suppose there is an array constant a 1 to 3, and next we want to call the iterate the elements of this array. Now for that purpose we have defined a variable doubled, and it is equal to a dot for each, that means a for array dot for each. This is the syntax, and within the callback function there is 3 element value index, this is the number, index number of the array, and index, and next is the array itself. This is the 3 elements in a callback function for the for each element. Next you do something with the number and the index. This index and the array are optional, you may put here, you may not put here, but this number is mandatory. But here in this example, as it does not return a value, you can see that after performing some operation this double remains undefined, because we have defined this variable but we are not assigning any value to the double. That's why it remains undefined. Okay, so that is the for each function. Here is the 3 elements in the callback: number, index and array. Next, in the map function there is also an array. We want to iterate through this every element of this array. Next, here also we define constant double, that a dot map, this is the syntax, array dot map, and also here there is 3 element, that means index and also array, but these two are also optional, you may put or may not put, but the number is mandatory. So here we are returning something, whatever may be the number multiplied by 2, that will be stored in the doubled each and every element. So that's why double become 2, 4 and 6. Okay, but in the case of the for each, as there is no returning value, so that's why double remains undefined. So main difference between the for each and map is that the map function returns a new array, and for each function does not return, only it iterates over the elements of an array. Okay, so now for the example purpose, suppose I am taking an array. Okay, so 1 2 3 4. Next we want to iterate through the elements of an array. For that purpose we have array dot for each, and within that callback function there is 3 element. You can see that value and index and array it is showing. So we are giving the first is the value, second is the index, and third is the array. Okay, next, 1 minute. Okay, so next we want to see console something, that means console dot log, and we want to print the value as well as the index as well as the array for each iteration. Now you can see that the result is here. For the first iteration the value is 1, index is obviously 0, and array, the main array is remains 1 2 3 4. For the next iteration the value is 2 and index is 1 and the main array is 1 2 3 4, and 3 2 1 2 3 4 4 3 1 2 3 4. So that is the all about the for each iteration. So next, suppose you want to add 1 to each element and store in a different array. So for that purpose we are creating a new array, that is array 1, and just blank this array, and here we just push each element dot push and the value plus 1. Okay, and next we are console dot log, and we are showing the array 1. So next you can see this array has been built up. First one it is 1 and plus 1, so it becomes 2. Next 2, so 2 plus 1 3, so next 3 plus 1 4, and finally 2 3 4. So as the array elements going to iterate over the array elements of the original array, the new array has been formed up. So that is all about the for each function. So next is the map function. For the map function, if we perform the same operation, that means we want to increase every element plus 1 to the every element, or multiply 2 by every element with the array, we does not wish to perform this type of functionality. And for that purpose, suppose where array 2 equal to original is array dot map, and also within the callback function I am going to giving the array element, that is value, and then we are returning something, that is we are return value multiplied by 2, and also we want to console that the result, so that's why console, not here, outside this, so console dot log. Okay, so you can see that 2 4 6 and 8. So here we have to declaring a empty array, then we have to push every element into that array, because the for each function does not return any element. Okay, so that's why you have to perform this type of functionality. But in the case of the map function, it is become quite easy, because it is returning some amount of value. So return just value cross 2 that has been stored with array 2. I have just consoling the array 2, so the result has been here. So if you want to just iterate over the array elements, then you must use the for each function. But if you use return something from the in addition to the iteration over the array elements, you must use the map function. Thank you.